But it's really nice at that travel lodge in Victoriaville because not only is it comfortable and you have a good sleep, the rooms are nice and dark in the morning, you know, if you don't want bright lights waking you up. And it's all nice, it's good. It's not the Ritz-Carlton or anything, but it's nice. The rate is good, and they let you park underneath that entryway, you know, the roof over the entryway, right at the front door, since you can't park right outside your, well, you can park outside your room, but you can't get to it. There's no door that goes from inside to out. So anyway, it worked out really well for me because of the rain. Cager on my ass, there's a cager on my ass. It doesn't matter if I'm going slow or going fast. If I let him go, it doesn't really last, cause everywhere I go there is a cager on my ass. Talking to a biker this morning as we were getting ready. Unfortunately for him, he's heading east now, so he's going to be traveling with that rain system all day. And from what I've heard, it's supposed to be clear and sunny tomorrow back home to the west. So all the clear air is to the west, the sunshine is to the west. Sounds good to me. Like I was saying before, I probably spoke too soon about the rain letting off. We're driving into a whole bunch more of it. Still heading on 20 west. Everything's moving at a good clip anyway. I just have to see. I hope this goes to that toll booth because that's the quick way around Montreal. Well, I must say one thing that I seem to be doing better with visibility in the rain, especially when it's heavier. That iPhone stuff that I had, I just got it with my helmet, or some sort of gift with my helmet. It smells like rubbing alcohol, but I've been treating it with that. And yeah, sure, there's droplets on my visor, but I can see. Unlike, you know, last time I was going home from the Highlands, where it was just completely fogged up and I couldn't see a darn thing. It was really dangerous. I stopped at a rest stop and got approached by a couple of French bikers, but one of them could speak English. He said, "You must be a good rider to be able to ride a top-heavy bike like that in the pouring rain on the highway." I said, "Oh, it's just a good bike, bad rider." And more trucks. Trucks. And what can you do? A little reprieve from the rain. It's actually like a little bit of dry pavement here. No reprieve from the frickin' trucks though. Lightened off. So we're just gotta keep plugging and keep an eye on these trucks. You gotta remember that when you're riding like this, for the most part, they can't see you. Acid food, check. Even took advantage of the washroom there, so it's all good. I'm always worried I left something behind every time I leave somewhere, but I really didn't bring anything in there. As long as I got my wallet and everything, I'm good. So we're back on the highway, heading west. Right now it's not raining, but it's just kind of on and off. But the sky doesn't look like it's going to let up anytime soon, so we'll probably be driving in and out of it as we keep going. Oh, that doesn't look very safe. And I watch the winds up here. I'm glad they got those concrete barriers. It's quite a view if I had the luxury of looking. If you were a passenger in a car, you could have a good look. I want to get by this. All this flammable shit that he's carrying. I know that the fastest route by Garmin right now is going to say just stick on the 401 West for the next 150 kilometers. But I think I can probably get off the highway pretty soon now and head out and get onto Highway 7, which is a lot nicer than Truckville here. So, I don't mind dealing with the rain right now. It's just these frickin' trucks. We ought to Back in Ontario. Back in Ontario. Okay, we can get off. I want to go away from the highway, I want to go north, but I will pull over somewhere and check my map. See where I can go. Be nice to get my glove back out of my pocket again and my wallet where it's supposed to be and all that. Everything's discombobulated from going through that toll booth. But Carmen, you better not lead me like 100 kilometers out of my way again like you did yesterday. Like, I like the roads and everything, but I do need to get where I'm going. But hey, if it's like this all the way, I'm happy with that. It's a whole lot better than the 401. Oh, I know this spot. I don't know how the heck I ended up here, but okay. I know this spot. Famous biker pullover spot. I'll give you a quick look. This is St. Raphael's Parish. And just briefly, look at that. You can tell you're in Ontario again. There's level ground you park on. It's not such a hassle getting the bike parked. Anyway, yeah, we're going to take a couple pictures again. This is an old parish that I guess it was burned down 100 years ago or something like that, and they've restored it. And so now it's just here for their ornamental purposes. Alright, so St. Raphael's Parish, which is, I guess it's near Kingston. And I came through and I discovered this place. Well, it was in a book that I found called Interesting Places in Ontario. But I also just kind of discovered it by accident when I was coming through on my trip to Gaspé, and I remember that. Should actually grab my key. Don't want anyone driving off my bike, that would be bad. Yeah, let's see here. There we go. Okay. And I mean, it's not a huge thing to see, but it's nice to find old ruins like this when you're out on your trips. So I came here and yeah, see it says right here, I'll show you. It was built in 1821 and then it was gutted by fire in 1970. So it actually was here for a long time before it got burnt. So they just decided to stabilize it in 74 and just make it an interesting sort of visiting spot. Like, there's the original bell. Look at that. The fire was so hot it melted the iron of the bell. It actually melted it. It was that hot. And this was 1859, so the bell was added much later than when it was first built. But it was a pretty big church, if you think about it. Like, you think that, and then you had the huge cathedral ceiling and everything like that. Those were probably all stained glass up there. It was probably quite an impressive church in its day. So if you're ever scooching by, you can look up this place, Raphael's, and check it out yourself. Just a neat spot to stop for pictures. So anyway, that was St. Raphael's. I think this is road 18, just outside of Cornwall, if you're wondering, if you're looking for it. So we're gonna have a quick drink of water and then we're gonna move on. Well, I must say the quality of the roads out in Williamsburg area and all around here coming across is impeccable. Wish I could find hotel rooms that were this impeccable. Absolutely perfect roads. Well, those are really fat tires. Those are fatso tires. You got fatso tires on your dumper. And I can't see past you, so I can't pass until I can tell for sure nobody's coming. Alright, that's good. Goodbye. And in case you're wondering about the power level, that was about 1/4 throttle. Or am I just getting a little too much like the everyone out east, all the speed demons? But yeah, well, this guy's slow. He's really slow. I don't even have to accelerate to pass him, just have to kind of coast. That's probably what everyone thought of me when I was riding in Newfoundland. They probably don't. Yep, must be a motorcycle road trip coming home. Loves to do this. He just loves to do this. The closer I get to home, the harder it rains. I still got one more day's journey, but it's supposed to be clear tomorrow. I'm riding in the rain. I'm riding in the rain. What a glorious feeling, but I'm not happy again. Because I'm riding in the rain. It's just a lovely day. It's just a lovely summer day. We're going back. You gotta give me your sea legs. You haven't earned your sea legs yet, baby. Yeah, just in the middle of nowhere. Boop, sunshine. Oh, just boop. Sounds like hello. Or you can have like, I don't have that sound. I can't find it anywhere on the internet. That halo sound. Can't get that anywhere. But anyway, there it is. Just in the middle of all that, the sun just pooped out and it went boop. Hello. So we're riding through this vicious rainstorm, and then it is in the middle of nowhere. This clear spot is right over me. I told you God's with me on this journey. He's watching over me. So I had to turn around and just take a picture of that weird looking solar house, and 2 cars in a row stopped to ask if I was okay. I guess they just couldn't fathom somebody wanted to take a picture of that. Can't say as I blame them, but do appreciate the offer for help. Just looking at that weird storm formation up there. I don't know if it's a storm or just a heavy rainstorm, but that's probably what I just drove through. A lot of those. This is my room, Rogers Motel at Smith Falls. Smith Falls is one of my main jumping points. This one's not bad. It's you know, a lot cleaner and a lot better done than La Roma Crappa Hotel, and so the rooms have always been decent, and the price is really good. It's like, so you got twice the room quality and half the price, literally half the price of what La Roma Crappa charged. So I will never go back to La Roma Crappa ever, and I would rather pick better quality hotels that don't overcharge you, like this one. So I highly recommend Rogers Motel. It's got a nice air conditioner, big king bed, you know, nicely decorated and done. It's renovated pretty decently. Big huge TV, fridge, microwave, no kettle, and nobody ever gives me a kettle. Bathroom's decent, you know, it'll do. It's updated enough. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this, and this is my last motel, and then tomorrow we are heading home. So I'm excited actually about getting home. Not that I had a terrible time on my trip or anything. I had a fantastic time. It was a lifetime experience. I'll remember it for the rest of my life. I'll probably talk about it for the rest of my life. But wow, it was a long trip and it was a big time. I don't know how some of these other vloggers do it, the ones that go for years doing this. 27 days is enough for me. So I'm looking forward to getting home and spending time with my family, and even getting back to work, you know. So it's time to get back to work and catch up with all this money I've spent on all these hotels. But I would say it's worth it. You only live once, and you got to get out and you've got to do things while you can. So tomorrow's, I'm not sure how much footage we're going to get tomorrow, but I can let you know that it's been a great trip. And I guess I'll probably, if I don't get any footage, I'll just do a final goodbye video for you tomorrow. And then when I get back, I've got
well, all fall and well into the winter to get all these videos processed. So you're going to be seeing regular updates. So if you've made it this far, that's great. Kudos to you. That means that you endured as much of this trip as I did. So you and I both deserve a pat on the back. All right. So I've got everything settled in. I've eaten. I'm just going to finish my coffee, and I'm just going to relax and take my time. The only other thing I'm worried about is I got to go out and cover up the bike because it's sitting out there and people keep walking up to it and taking pictures of it and stuff, and I just don't want it to attract so much attention. So I'm going to go cover it up. But right now the dude's sitting right outside the door, so I don't want to go cover it up now because then the dude's going to want to talk to me and I'm going to have to talk for like an hour about the bike, and I'm just tired of doing that. So I'll wait till he goes inside and then I'll go in and cover up the bike, and then we can settle down for the night. Okay, talk to you later.